Hi and welcome to the video training of JavaScript. In this video training we will be looking at killer tips. This is part 1 of the 3-part video series. Let's get started. Number 1 killer tip is how to copy text to the clipboard. Easily copy any text to clipboard using navigator.clipboard.write text. So we have a one-liner function copy to clipboard and it receives the text in the write text function, and then we can call this function copy to clipboard and pass in the string hello world. Here we can see this is an action. Don't worry about the code. I'll be uploading this code to my GitHub repository and you'll be able to easily download it and practice on your own. So this is the first snippet, tip 1. Let's try this in Chrome. I refreshed it, and if I open a new tab and press Ctrl V, paste, says hello world. So this is our tip number 1. Let's go to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to check if the date is valid or not. Here we are passing December 17th 1995 3:24 AM. If I run this in browser, it says true, which means the date is valid. If I type in here let's say 4067 and it again, it says false. So this is also a one-liner function and it returns if the date is valid or not. This is killer tip number 2. So you can use this following snippet to check if a given date is valid or not. Let's move on to killer tip 3. Find the day of a year. This is a one-liner function, day of year, and it just simply tells you what day is today on a given date or what number day is today. So it's 272. Let's see in action. This tip number 3. So let's just uncomment this and run it in the browser. So we get 286. Today is October 13th, Wednesday, and it's day number 286. Now let's move on to tip number 4, how to capitalize a string. JavaScript doesn't have an inbuilt capitalize function, so we can use the following code for the purpose. So this is a one-liner function, constant capitalize string. We are going to get string, the first character of the string, and convert it to uppercase and slice number 1, and then we can call this function capitalize follow for me, follow for more. So let's uncomment this and I'm going to show this in pop-up so we know the results, and you see it says follow for more. So the F is now in capital, and here we are providing F with the small follow. So this is tip number 4. Now let's move on to tip number 5, and tip number 5 is basically to find the number of days between 2 days. So if I pass 2 dates to this function, it will give me the number of days between those 2 dates. So this is also a one-liner function, dateDiff, and it is receiving 2 dates and it's giving us the result in number. So if I alert this here and I refresh my browser, it says 366. Let's find out the date between 21st October 2021 and okay, so there is only one day between, let's now find out now, 8 days. So there are 8 days between 13th October and 21st October. And the last tip, that is tip number 6, to clear all cookies. You can easily clear all cookies stored in a web page by accessing the cookie using document.cookie and clearing it. This is also a one-liner function. Const clear cookies equals document.cookie.split for each, and cookie equals document.cookie equals cookie.replace, and here you can use the regex to clear the cookies. This is also a one-liner function. Going to uncomment this here, and you can use this function to clear all the cookies. So if I go to application tab and I see cookies, I have a lot of cookies here. You can see in my browser, and if I run it again, you see all the cookies are cleared because of this one line. So this is killer tip number 6. Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel if you liked this video. You can reach me if you need any assistance. I'll be more than happy to reply back. You can download the source code of this video from the YouTube description of the video. Thanks.